Hello, everyone. Guess who it is? It's Mobius. Guess what we're trying to achieve? $11 HP is okay. Choosing one of 3 rare cards is better than just. What is there like a path I would want to follow that I would need to leap back and forth? I would want to go to the shop, so like I would do something like that. Get this guy. Go up this path. Maybe sneak up like that. Get a little bit of everything. And if this doesn't go well, we can always do this. So I don't really... I mean, there are other floors, but the boots immediately wouldn't be immediately helpful. So let's... Primal Force, making all my strikes do 16. I've never really... I've taken Primal Force before, but I've not ever built around it. I really enjoy aggression, personally. It's like draw and upgrade. And I would be getting 5. And this becomes an 8. Fiendfire, it's not an early card for me. You need a larger deck, and this card exhausts as well. So like, what do you exhaust? Like, 7 times 5 is 35. Like, it is. Well, I guess 7 times 4. It does 28 damage off the rip, but then if that didn't finish off the bad guy, you're up a creek without a paddle. I think I'm gonna try Primal Force. Wow. Good thing I heal 6 after every battle. And this is 42 damage. Alright. So this is like infinite rocks, essentially. It does make anger cost 1, but it does end up going from 6 damage to 16 damage to 20 damage when we upgrade. After a while, though, Primal Force does kind of become a dead card, though by the time it becomes a dead card, hopefully all of your cards are rocks. Let's do a True Grit. Yes. Right. Might draw the rock. Nice. A good taunt. I want to go here first. do something like that. I'm not really having mana problems. Thunderclap, excuse me, is what I'm eyeing most because it does make my rocks. I mean, vulnerable is good when you have rocks, but the upgrade doesn't apply to vulnerable. Just does more damage. I do have vulnerable in that sense though. This does get more vulnerable. A taunt with more block, or I guess Torque toughness with more block too is nice. So it would get 9 block, 2 turns. Yeah, I like that. So I could do with some draw. But in the entrance, I was obviously thinking about removing, but and I just, yeah, this is why. Okay, so I don't quite need nice. So that doesn't kill. Bit unfortunate. But we're going to take a little bit of damage. We're at full health. Hopefully I'm drawing a rock. Okay. Not drawing a rock. But theoretically, I could perhaps True Grit away. Gotta be drawn into it. Okay. So. I think we take the kill. So, technically I could draw 2 more rocks. That would mean I could take out you and you, so I should play like this. Yes. Yes, yes. This is why I healed. Okay. I took the high roll, but blocking everything. Okay, as far as those fights can go, that went fairly swell. And Battle Trance is an okay draw. Now the other question, there is a rest before. Yeah. Another potential issue, but I'm only taking 2. Okay. Nice. That was solid. Nice. This Okay, so I'm going for a, but I also need to draw attacks as well that can be turned into rocks. Once again, that is like, so the anger I think works. Now the anger only works if I play it first, so I'm hoping I don't draw it at the same time as I draw the primal force. That's what's going on. It does exhaust. So bird and rock statue. I'm gonna upgrade. Okay. I think it's more damage, 60 damage, and that's actually that was nice. Okay, good, good, good. This was perfectly fine. Because that should. Okay, so now I don't think we do have cards to exhaust. I don't know if we're a strength. The rocks do 20 damage. I mean, of course, maybe I want them to do 21 damage, 22 damage, but there's no. The only scaling with strength we have is demon form, and it doesn't do what that other skill in the first Slay the Spire did either. So there's no way to double the strength that you have. There's just I don't think we're a brand, because what would I be? I would have clumsy. I would have injury, but I'd have to draw at the same time as clumsy, where it goes itself. What am I exhausting here? I don't have cards that I want to exhaust. Skip. It's a skip for me. So we're gonna do this, drink, and then retain the primal force. So I could take you out. So I'm going to try to do so. I retain for 2 turns. But I can just end it there. Phantom is a little tricky, but I'm almost at full health. Once the rocks do break through, and I do have Kursari Gamma as well, I'm going to upgrade the trance. This. 16 damage isn't terrible. The wounds are no good, but after this hit, you're starting to take 20 damage from each rock. So we underblocked a little, but I think we have you. Very solid start. Beetlejuice is good. Barricade does not fit what we're doing at all. Feed is the closest. I mean, there is Fiend Fire again, and I do have more cards. They do... I have potentially 3 cards that... that could be exhausted with it, and not... But those turns are also turns where... I'm not going to overcomplicate it. I'm going to go with Fiend Fire. Or, Feed. Six random cards, huh? 4, 5, 6. I do have 6 cards that I would want, and 7. But there are also 8 cards that would get in the way. So you're thinking maybe like, even would a 50-50 split even be good? Which 3 would I want? I would want that one. I would want that one, and I would want that one, then maybe. Let's look at the other things. Honestly, I think this turning into 1 cost makes a lot of sense with Kurosari Gama. Okay. So it is... either way, there's like a shop. This shop ends up... Well, I could go a path that only has 1. So yeah, maybe I go right path. So this is cool. I think you just... Oh. I'm not going to take 15. Interesting. If Expect to Fight was upgraded, I'd probably take that. Drums of Battle being exhausted, though, or being already upgraded, is kind of cool. Here's an interesting question. I think that makes sense. Well, saying 13. I mean, honestly, of all the cards to take, I'm not particularly sad. I mean, it's not that I don't want it. It's just I don't particularly need it. I mean, you're going to pass away regardless. Good potion. I want it back. Rampage is a card that I would want to transform. Bloodletting does allow me to play the cards that I draw with Battle Trance / Drum of Battle. I don't really have focus right now. I'm in a mix of a lot of different strategies. Some energy is good. I will not argue that. Retain your hand on the first turn of combat. I mean, that's kind of cool. I really should get rid of at least the injury. I think I need to get rid of the injury. It's still in the way. Now it's between Strawberry and Feel No Pain. Because I am exhausting, and I will be exhausting more throughout the fights. So it'll be another 3 block. I'm not exhausting in large quantities, though, at like one time, necessarily. I'm gonna go with max health. I get to, like, living is important. Taking out one of the pill bugs at the beginning is nice. Do I care if bloodletting is exhausted? I don't think I do. Okay. Do something a little like that. You know, now that you mention it, you bring up a good point. A point that I had not considered previously. Taking 10 is, I think, okay. Feel no pain for free. We're gonna sidestep and pick a colorless card reward. Equilibrium is interesting. Equilibrium is very interesting. Production isn't not interesting, but Equilibrium is quite interesting. Nice. Why did I think I just completely missed this node? Well, in that instance, we will rest. Don't you frickin'... Okay. Nice. Okay, here we go. Damage. That's nice. So do this. Do this. We do this. We do this. This and then this. Block. That was solid. I'm going to. You could, in theory, also do that with the with juggling. Juggle your rocks. Okay. I'm not a fan. Oh, fan brace. I immediately forgot about your existence. It's not worth hitting you with those just a strike. Feel no pain. Actually, kind of cooks. We're not going to try to feed you. I'm good. I'm good. We're gonna throw huge rocks at the insatiable. Three skills do 5 to all. That's right. What would I upgrade? He doesn't put... The insatiable doesn't put anything in my hand that exhausts. So I don't know if Feel No Pain is necessarily the right choice. It'll do what little it can with what we have. Yeah. That'll do like 40 damage when they're... Okay. So... First, oh yeah, I don't need to retain this hand. Do I want to use Mazelet's gift though? That's a good question. I will go ahead and sidestep some of this damage. I think I'm good with Mazaleth right now. So we're going to do this. No damage. And tell no lies. And then we're going to put up more block. We're going to draw. Okay. So. Drums of Battle. Lead, Bloodletting. Battle Trance. I think we're in a safe position. I am going to block here because I am retaining. It's a good reason to block. Bloodletting, frantic, still have to worry about, you know, being eaten. Punch. 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 What now? Cascade, huh? Dark Embrace, there is something to be said about Dark Embrace. I'm gonna try it. I'm not very high on it, but I feel something tell me that, you know, it'll work. This is its time to shine and prove its worth. And I know it's as worth. It's my perception of it that is causing the issues. Now, Diamond Diadem. Whenever you play 2 or fewer cards in a turn, take half damage from enemies. I've never taken it. I don't build decks like that. Like, that's like you have 5 energy. I mean, you don't have to just play 2 cards, but I guess maybe that's why it's not terrible. On the hands that you do get to play a lot, but then there's just Apotheosis. However, Blessed Antler does give me 3 days, and if I do have Feel No Pain out, that's upwards to 9 block. Plus energy. I think I need energy anyway, so I can play more rocks. This has been a fun deck regardless. I'm having fun with it. Okay. So I can play almost everything. I think I do that, so that I do that. Does this? I don't think that takes you out, so I think you do this, then this. Taking 4 is not terrible. This, now, we're going to be a little liberal with a potion, maybe. It sets up an okay turn, and we're not going to try to feed. I'm just going to throw 3 rocks at you. Now I am going up against the Doormaker. I could try, but I'm not gonna. I could, but I'm not gonna. I haven't seen many, vulnerable, like, synergies pop up to this run. I'm not really doing vulnerable, but with break, it would, I think it would fit at the very least. So, I would go How much is that healing? 20 gives you 87, 23, 29. It's essentially, it's a pretty, it's like an extra rest site. A random relic. I don't really want to just take 11 damage. It's not something I find appealing, but when in Rome. I don't exactly know what I mean by that, but well, that's a little sad. I could get rid of Clumsy. It is still an eyesore. Secret weapon. Always having a bash on hand is kind of nice. Does also, but I'd have to upgrade it in order for it to. Do I want to upgrade it? Is there anything else I want to upgrade? Kind of want to upgrade Dark Embrace, so it feels like it's playable more immediately at least. I'm gonna get rid of the. It's the straightforward play. It's not very interesting, but I think it leads to the best outcome possible. Okay. So. Feed cannot take anything out. That being said, I mean, I should still play it to get something nearish. Oh, dang. I could have taken you out. I'm gonna, no, accept the punishment. It's a big punishment. But you live and you learn. Is Dominate worth it? Is Headbutt worth it? Dominate's kind of worth it. Dominate could immediately be like 7 extra strength. I don't have any multi-hit cards, but like a rock that does 27 damage is a rock that does 27 damage. And something. I've been okay without it. Let's continue forward. This is not looking good. That mistake I made is looking pretty a little spooky now. I didn't have to take the chance, but I didn't really want. I gotta hope that my deck is good. 20 damage. Something. Interesting. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, we get rid of that for that. Do I need this potion on the bosses? And I can play everything. Okay, let's try 150. This is... I'm not winning, but I'm slightly amazed that I have been able to do so well. This has been a very strange run. One attack. 2 attacks. I mean, Stoke alone can change how this battle goes. Now, I'm always burned by drums of battle. But I need to play it. It's free, and it's 3 draw. Surely, okay, that's fine, I think. We do want to block. It is pretty important that we block. Okay. This has to do a lot. It's a mixture of setting up for the future, I think. Unless, can I draw... Feel No Pain is the last. I think I need a lot of rocks, I guess, and just smack you with a knife. If I make it through this fight alone, I'll be very, very happy. So I can't do both, notably. I would rather draw rocks. I think well, back at 30. Who would I be as a person? I can't get rid of... Oh no! Oh no! Okay, well, it does change things. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. I'm not dying because of orichalcum. I'm not damaging myself enough to want to rupture. I think it's... Punch. Punch. Equilibrium. 10. I don't think... I mean, I'm not surviving the next... I'm not getting past this boss. But if I were to try... I'm not surviving the next turn. He might be buffing himself next turn, though. I don't... I've not paid enough attention. Okay. You know, I had a lot of fun on this run. I'm surprised I made it as far as I did. I'm sure I got lucky in some areas for sure. Yeah, that was fun. That was good. I think I'll leave just this 15-minute video. I think it was a nice change of pace. I didn't win, but I used a card that I don't use often, the Primal Force, and I worked around it. I would have done better had I not messed up on the scrolls. I could have taken like a third less damage on that fight, but I'm here now. Thank you all for watching if you made it this far. I do appreciate it, and As always, until next time, I hope all is well.